beautiful peeps, it's Natasha coming at you with another video. So today's video is going to be a review on a product that I hauled recently for my birthday back in October. I'm like, what month was my birthday in? Yeah, I've been busy. I can't, I'm not gonna lie. So the product I'm going to review is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's the Master Palette by Mario. Full disclosure, it's recently just sold out on the Ulta website as well as on the Sephora website. I couldn't find it on the Anastasia website. I did tweet them asking if this would become available again because it hasn't been taken off of the Sephora website altogether. It just says out of stock. So I might tweet Sephora or email them as well to see if I get any feedback back. I will let you guys know through social media, as well as I'll put it in the comment section down below. So this was a palette that got released probably about a month and a half ago, somewhere around there. It hasn't been out for very long. So as I said, it's the Master Palette by Mario by Anastasia. It is, I think, about standard size for her palettes. So it's a special edition eyeshadow collection created with celebrity makeup artist Mario Dedivanovic. I just massacred that. I'm sorry. So this is what it looks like when you open it up. I Instagrammed a picture of this a little while ago. It comes with an Anastasia brush and then all these stunning eyeshadows. It has a couple mattes, and then the most of them are like shimmer pearl kind of thing. So I'll give you a closer up look. You can tell it's been well loved by the dents that are already in these colors. I love this palette. I wish that this would become a permanent one because the colors in this are just stunning, and especially, like, I feel like any skin tone. So sorry, full disclosure, like, obviously I'm loving this palette the way I'm already talking about it. We'll get into price and all that kind of stuff. The reason why I'm like so loving this is because the colors in it are both warm and cool. You can like really vamp it up and give yourself a very dramatic look. You can also do every day on it. It's stunning. The pigmentation on this is amazing. Like, it's super creamy and buttery, but not too much where that, you know, it balls up or it's too flaky. It blends out like a dream. And even though some of the colors look similar in the pan, like I want to say like NYC and Muse kind of look similar in pan, on the eye they look totally different. I have brown eyes, and this palette, particularly on me and with my skin tone and everything, I think it's my favorite palette right now, hands down. Of all the palettes that I have, this one might be my favorite. That's why I'm really hoping that they release more, because I think I might cry if I run out of this. So Anastasia, get on this. So let's get right into the review. So it comes with this little two-ended brush. Not a super fan of this brush. I like this end, the one where you can pat on. I also use it to line my lower lash line. The blending brush that comes with it though is super picky and like does not blend at all. So I mean, you don't really ever buy an eyeshadow palette for the brush, like particularly I don't. I mean, you can use it. Whenever I use the blending brush, sometimes I forget and I just use it because it's with the palette, and then I'm like, ow, ow. Like, I find it really picky. Whereas the side, and it's different color bristles, so I don't know. This side is much softer and it's really, really nice. So I definitely use this side, not so much this one. But again, you don't buy an eyeshadow palette for the brush. So this particular palette, it's got lots of great ones. They've got, she's got the 3 mattes here. So Lula, I don't know if you can see, Lula, Isabel, and Violetta. And I'm like, love this color here. It's like this terracotta kind of orangey color. The color Bronx, which is this gorgeous green color, is like stunning. It's one of my favorite colors. in the palette. And I just, since I've gotten it, I've had to tell myself to use other products, because I just, all I want to do is use this. If you were brand new to makeup, this would be good for you. The only thing I would say is that there's not any really like bright highlighting colors for the inner corner of your eye or your brow bone, nor, if you're really, really fair, is there a color that you can use as a base kind of all over. But if you use a setting powder to set your eyelid, or you have other makeup, then that's okay. Like for me, I have a lot of makeup. I have a lot of eyeshadows that I can use for those things. I can use on my highlighting palettes to highlight my inner corner. So that's not a deal breaker for me. But just to throw it out there for you to know, if you are on the paler side of things, there's not really much that you can use for that or for a highlight, because all of the lighter shades definitely have either a pinky kind of pearlescent tone to it, or a very gold tone to it, which is beautiful on that lid. They're not pale enough for me. But if you have a skin tone that is darker than me, which is the majority of people, because I'm pretty fair, then this palette, like, I honestly believe that this palette would look absolutely stunning on anybody. You know, you have hazel eyes or green eyes, this would pull a lot of colors for you. You know, brown eyes, this is stunning. Even blue, like if you go up here with these shades in this area, the golds, like I just really think it's a stunning, well thought out palette. You can pair any of these colors together, like I'm absolutely in love with it. So I would definitely recommend this 100%. So this was $59 Canadian, so around the same price as the other palettes in their line. You get 12 eyeshadows, and all of them, every single one, there's not one in this palette that I've come across where the quality has been subpar. They're all consistently incredible. So as I mentioned, this as far as I know right now, this is sold out. I have contacted both Sephora and Anastasia Beverly Hills to see if they will get back to me to let me know if they're going to be releasing any more of these. With as quickly as it's sold out, usually they do a second release, especially around holiday time. I would be surprised if they didn't release more. With the holiday season just around the corner, like I feel like they would sell out again like that if this came back out. But if you want to see some looks with this, please let me know. I have Instagram some of the my looks that have come up for my everyday, like go to work kind of looks. But if you'd like to see a tutorial on this palette, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'd be happy to do that for you. So for me, this palette, like, I mean, other than the brush issue and maybe the fact that, like, maybe if they added on like 2 more shades and they went with like a lighter kind of matte color, and then maybe turned one of the 3 goldy tone colors into a lighter one. I mean, those are my only comments really, but I will swatch for you. I'm like talking and I'm like, I haven't even swatched. Like, you need to see how beautiful this goes on. So I think this will be the best way to do it. I'm gonna go from left to right in the palette, and maybe I'll go from like, I'll do the top row first, bottom row. What do you guys think I should do? I'm horrible at swatching. We know this, right? Like, you know, girl, you know it's true. Ooh, 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 I can't swatch. My arm is so pale, it's deflecting the light away from my face. That's how pale I am. Okay. I'm gonna do the top row first. So I'm gonna go to Hollywood. And that's that guy there. I don't know if you guys see that on me. It is a light gold color, and I am very, like, I'm very fair. I'm gonna go to NYC, and I will do that right below. There we go. Like, that was just a little. And then the color Kim is right there. And then Muse. Like, look at those, right? And then Marina. Like, how stunning are those colors? Stunning, right? And then Claudia is the darkest shade in the palette. It's kind of like a blue toned charcoal grayish. Like there. The bottom row from left to right as well. Lula is that there. And then Isabel is that terracotta kind of color. Like, look at that. Stunning, right? Violetta. Beautiful. Both beautiful. Fifth Avenue. Oh, you can see it there. And then, as I mentioned, this is very possibly my favorite color in the palette, Bronx. Like a beautiful green. And then Paris. Right on the elbow. So like, see how easy those swatch? Like, they just apply like a dream. And I know this is like this is the worst swatching ever. I do not pretend to be good at swatches. That's why you will rarely see swatch pictures on my Instagram, because I feel like it would take me an entire day to do it right. So, but just I wanted to show you how quickly and how easily they swatch, and then they just blend like so beautifully into each other. Like, it's just like they just blend so nice. And we've talked about it before. If you're not new to my channel, you know, like, I work some pretty crazy hours and my schedule's all over the place. I'm a busy mom of 2 little ones. I have 2 under 4. Knox will be 4 this week, and he's my oldest, and I work like pretty crazy long hours. So I expect quite a bit out of my makeup, and this will wear for like 12 hours and still look good. Like, it may not be as vibrant as it was when I first put it on, but you'll be able to see the distinction in color and where I put it on. It's just quality, like 100% quality. No regrets in purchasing this palette whatsoever. I would repurchase it like over and over and over again. So please, Anastasia, come back out with it again, because Mama needs to buy it back up. So please let me know if you have this palette, what you think about it in the comment section below. I love hearing from you guys, as always. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you're in the know for all my new videos. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.